Hello to all you crazy people out there, and welcome back to Minecraft. We are finally back, and I guess ready to go. It's been a while since I've done a recording. I've been doing like a bunch of small stuff, nothing really major. As you can see, my build hasn't progressed at all since we last touched it. So I plan on still doing all of that on camera. I have gotten a little bit more resources, still not even close to being enough for what I need for this thing, but I have collected a few things. But what I've mostly been doing is, I guess, kind of getting more gear stuff kind of sorted. Let me see. It should be in this one. So what I've done is I've completed my fire protection gear, which I absolutely love. I can't believe I was ever going into the nether without it. It's nice not having fire constantly surround you every time you so much as look at lava. I can sit in lava for about a good, I'm gonna say maybe 10, 20 seconds before I die. I haven't fully tested it out, of course. I've just been stuck in lava a couple times and it has saved me. So definitely love fire protection. It's not complete yet. I have to get, this one needs fire protection 4, and this has no water things on it. But aside from that, you can also tell that I have been, or maybe you can't tell, but my chests are steadily getting more and more full with each day. I keep having to make more chests because as the days progress, each of these are starting to fill up more and more with just things that I'm constantly collecting and hoarding. I guess I don't think, yeah, I've been clearing away a little bit more at the mountain. I don't think I've shown that since I've started doing it. So I haven't recorded that. I don't plan on ever recording another mountain clearing scene, so I'll just give you status updates on that. I have added a second beacon. I forgot about that. That's something new. So I have added a second beacon. I went ahead and did that so I could clear the front of this without being sluggish. I will have to move it. This has very low range. I didn't know that beacons had such a low range. But I will eventually have to move that a little bit closer. Or I guess over there, because the beacon that I have set up is somewhere there, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere here. So it doesn't reach out that far. So I will probably have to move this beacon over there to help clear that out. I have cleared out more of this over here. As you can see, a lot more of this. I've also tried to start flattening it out. So I've been prepping. So I haven't just been lollygagging, of course. Oh, seeing these sheep spawn reminds me. I did see a pink sheep spawn out here. When I went back to get a lead to capture it, it had already despawned as soon as I left. Which I guess everything does that. The other update to give, I did find, I think like 3 or 4 more zombie spawners. I don't know why there's so many zombie spawners over in this area, but one of them I'm trying to get because it's like right here, which is, as you can see, right next to my base. So I don't have to fly all the way out there to where the portal is, which will be good for me. The only problem is, well, actually, no, this one isn't as bad. I was about to say it is in a slime chunk, but the other one is actually in a slime chunk, like a really bad slime chunk. So this one isn't as bad. My voice is cracking a lot for some reason. Probably because I'm lying down in bed. Where is that? I think it's over here. I'm back in the beginning. How did I do that? There it is. So as you can see, I did a very sloppy, lazy job of getting this set up so I can get in and out pretty easily. I will say I do like this though. All it is just stairs on top of stairs, but it makes a nice little design, so I might do something with that. But as you can see, I started to clear this out a little bit. I haven't even finished the first EXP room, so the fact that I'm trying to start on the second one, yeah, I guess I just like having incomplete projects. That seems to be the whole theme of my channel. The other one is somewhere out there. There's like 2 more out there, I think. Yeah, I came across 2 more. So that makes 4. All of them are zombie spawners. I have 4 zombie spawners within reach. Or kind of within reach. I don't know how far the other 2 were. I was just exploring the caves a little bit. But I plan on doing something with this one. I figure I might as well save a firework. But as I said on today's agenda, we plan on tackling more of this monstrosity right here. I have no idea how long it's going to take to complete this thing. By the time I finish, Hightail will probably be out, and I'll be going to that. I don't know if it'll be permanent, or if I will plan on coming back to Minecraft a little bit. I know there's been a lot of controversy about the whole this, but of course, since I play by myself, or with my cousin anyway, my cousin and his wife, it doesn't really affect us like at all. I don't play on public Minecraft servers, so the chat report feature doesn't affect me in the slightest. Like, I get all the arguments, so I honestly empathize with everyone about it, but it doesn't affect me either way, so eh. If I continue to play Minecraft, if I leave Minecraft, it's all the same. I was planning on leaving it anyway, even before all the extra things that people say are downfall of Minecraft and Mojang. Even before all that, as soon as I heard Hytale was a game that was in development, I said, oh, I could play that instead of Minecraft. It seems like it's a lot more fun. You can do more things on there. I had no idea it would take them so long to develop it though. So that's why I did eventually come back to Minecraft. But it's been a lot of fun, so I'm actually enjoying it. But we just gotta tackle this thing. I guess I do have to do one more thing. I probably should do that while I was down in the cave, now to think about it. Yeah. Let me think. I think I'm gonna go back down to the cave. I need to get one piece of obsidian. The only problem is I have no idea where any lava things are. Oh. Well, that was convenient. I thought I got rid of all the lava. So I know I got rid of the one over there. There's one right in front of the zombie spawn. So I did kill that one. I don't remember this. Pretty sure I've been here. I'm pretty sure I've explored almost every part of this cave at this point. I must have just flew over it. Alright, we have obtained our one piece of obsidian, and we're getting a little distracted exploring the cave for some reason. Or lighting up anyway, because I'm pretty sure I've already been here. Is that significant anyway? The green ooze that comes off of these flowers? I don't recall. I guess we'll have to look into that. I've definitely been here because I see lights over there. So I just didn't light it up. Oh well. I know I'm getting horribly distracted, but can't help myself. It's a good thing that was water. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have died either way. Eventually, I'll stop exploring and leave this cave. I have no idea how, but all of my exploration somehow led me right back to the side of my base. All right. So with all those distractions out of the way, I hope they don't despawn. It was too much effort for them to end up despawning. All right, we'll go to sleep. I guess we can name them. That way we can ensure that they don't despawn. Oh, I can name two of them. Well, one of them might despawn. Hmm. I forgot sunlight was a thing that would kill them. Glad he didn't die. Alright, so with that distraction out of the way, I'm just going to put everything up right quick. Alright, with everything organized and put away again, we are finally ready to tackle more of this. Even after I've already started, restarting is still the hard part. I don't even remember how to build most of this stuff because it's been so long since I've even tried to do anything with it. So most of my memory of how I built it is gone. Did I? No, it's fine. Okay, well, I'm gonna do a little something a little different this time. Instead of me just trying to power through this, I'm just gonna relax because I don't feel like getting eye strain from just doing all of this all at once. So I'm gonna actually relax and enjoy the building. What I mean by that is, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna have some music playing. I'm gonna listen to some good music and build this at a nice and slow and steady rate. It won't make any difference to you because it'll all be in a time lapse. So the only reason I don't do all of this, any of this off camera, is just in case anyone wants to actually see me layer all this brick by brick for some insane reason. I can't imagine why you want to see me do that. But I also want to make sure no one ever, I guess I don't think anyone would, but just in case, I want to make sure no one accuses me of doing any of this in creative. So I want to make sure that I get all of this done on camera, I guess. And like I said, I kind of want to show each brick by brick. So this will be the only time I do that, though. This one mega build, depending on how long Hightail comes out, how long before Hightail comes out, I'm gonna probably build a couple more things. I'm gonna probably make like a mini Mushroom Kingdom. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a surprise somewhere else. I think it'll be above it. So I'm gonna do that. And then I might do something out here. I think I'm gonna do a little something. That could be the shopping district over there, actually. Because I don't need all that space. But since I have all that space. And now that I think about it, speaking of space, I never did finish expanding all of this with dirt. So that could be a problem. I guess it's fine, but it's fine-ish. Yeah, we should be fine. I guess it doesn't matter. I won't be over on that area for a minute. I plan on just getting this first, the front of it done. After that, I'm gonna kind of have to wing it because nothing else on my build is designed. Like I said, in creative mode, I did the front of the build, and that's it. And I didn't even do like all the front of the build. I just did that tower, these walls up to pretty much that level. I probably went a little higher, but I didn't get it all the way to the top. The only one I did to the top was that because I wanted to see how to do the lava flow. But I stopped after the gate and then I just copy pasted that over here somewhere And even then, it didn't even come out right because it got copy pasted incorrectly. So I had to tear all of it down and copy pasted it again just to see it properly. So that's all I had. So after I do that, I'm gonna kind of have to wing it. But what I mainly want to do is get at least part of this completed so I can start working on the interior. That way I can, the very first thing I need to do is get my um, storage room set up, my inventory, the treasure room. That's what I'm gonna call it, the treasure room. That makes sense for Bowser's Castle. So the first thing I need to do is get the treasure room set up. That way I can finally get rid of this nonsense here. Because I do not like having to search through chests for chests trying to find one particular item. That is horrible. Storage systems are just so much better. So that will definitely be the first thing. I don't think it'll fit here as I originally thought it would. I think when I had designed this, I thought this left tower would be my storage room. I mean, I guess it might. I guess it technically could. But what I actually want is for it to be closer towards the middle, which means I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the towers. I think it makes more sense to put the storage room on the side because the middle is going to be our grand, I guess, like kind of like the showcase room. It'd be a wide open space, and it'd also have our trader hall in it, so that's where all the villagers will reside. They'll be in the middle of it, so I have like a grand open space, and then the villagers on the side. I think that's kind of what Grian does in his builds. Whenever he walks into a base, he has the trader hall there. So it'd be something like that, but it makes the most sense for it to be here in the door. So you open up and you just see the whole grand showcase of the interior of the castle. And then you can have your traders there just kind of stuck in their place. So, but I guess I've rambled on long enough. So without further ado, let's get into this and see how far we get. I don't know how many hours I'm going to keep this up. Right now it's 7:59, so I'm going to say 8. It's 8 o'clock at the time of me starting this. So we'll just see how far we get. I guess I'll do it for a couple hours. I need to do this door first, then I guess I'll work my way off to the side. I've dragged it on long enough. Let's just get into this. My heart is aching so much. We're going to sleep first. We took so long. And then we'll... These monsters be making me angry. All right, before anything else happens, let's get started with this stuff already. All right, so I think we're going to call it here for the time being. We have gotten a great deal of progress done. I forgot to put this game sound back on. There we go. Okay. Yes, we have gotten a good deal of progress done here, so we're just going to do a quick uh zoom here. There we go. This is definitely going to be a huge build. It's hard to even get all of it in render distance. I'm kind of glad that we finally have the second tower up at least. It looks smaller for some reason. I guess just because it doesn't have the crown on the top. So we'll get that at some point. Um, I did run out of black stone, so that's unfortunate. I will have to go back down to the nether and find another, whatever those things are called. I think it's like a bastion or something for the pig's place. So I have to go there and get some more black stone. Don't need a whole lot. This is, to my knowledge, the only thing that requires black stone. Let me see right quick. Um, it depends. If I want to do contrast like this throughout the base, then I would need a lot of black stone. Really, it's because the lava is reflecting off of the stone, so that's what's giving it that red tint. Since this was brown though, that's why I went with the black stone because it blends in more than this would. So that's why I went with black stone instead of just using the deep slate. And I think it looks nice. It'll look better once I actually get it completed. Which, looking at it, I will say the door was built out a little bit too far. Just a little. I think I should have. No, maybe. I think I shouldn't have came out as much. So I should have probably made it like maybe 3 or 4 out instead of what is like 6, 7. Yeah, I made it 7 out. So I should have made it a little bit deeper. It's too late now because I'm definitely not tearing that down. You did. I'm sure you, if you were actually watching, or you were just glancing over every so often, which I'm hoping you did, rather than just staring at your screen all the time. I had to break this down because I didn't realize there's actually not a gap in this build. I thought the lava pouring down was supposed to be just like a lava waterfall in between the walls, which I was very curious on how that was supposed to actually connect up in the back. So that does make it a little easier. So then that just means that there's a giant pool of lava sitting on top of the base rather than cutting through it partially. And then the base kind of dips in on the inside. So that makes the inside a lot better to manage. I also had to, what else did I change? I did change this one a little bit. I didn't like how it was just one single block. So I had to dip that in a little bit. What other fast edit did I have to make? I did have to, since I found out that these actually are supposed to be a wall, I was worried that it's only be one part of it. Because I did do this one first, and I looked at the picture again and saw that both of them are like that. But this one doesn't have a lava waterfall. So that side has a lava waterfall, this one doesn't, which makes the base slightly unsymmetrical only in that aspect. I think the rest of it is mostly symmetrical. I know there's parts of it that aren't like fully symmetrical. Let me see. No, for the most part, the rest of it is actually symmetrical. Symmetrical. So the only thing that's different is it has a lava waterfall on this side and it doesn't on this side. The rest of the base will pretty much be an even split down the middle. So whatever's on the left is on the whatever's on the left is going to be on the right. I cannot talk. So that'll make designing it a lot easier. I'll just have to keep in mind what I'm doing on one side and make sure I do it on the other. It'll probably be easier for me to do each tower I have no idea when my mic went unplugged. I don't like this headset that has the like split part, so I'm gonna just go back a little bit. So I think it probably got cut off around the time I said the base is fully symmetrical going down the middle. So I just have to make sure I do one side, whatever I do on one side, I do on the other, which should be easy as long as I'm keeping in mind what I'm doing. So I think I'll do the towers one by one. So I'll do one tower on the left, then immediately go and do that same tower on the right. That way I know exactly how I'm building it, rather than trying to build all the left and then go over and do all the right, because all the towers are slightly different. There is no one tower that is exactly the same on the same side. So all the towers are different, either in height or design. So it'll be best to just keep going back and forth from side to side. Aside from that, I would say we did pretty good, pretty good. The fact that I have the front of the build mostly complete does mean I can actually start designing or at least setting up the interior a little bit. The only thing I'm not entirely sure about is this door here. Since it's not redstone activated, I obviously can't have it closed. So that's why there's a gap in the middle. I designed it that way specifically. So you just walk in here. But the only problem is it doesn't look visually appealing to have a giant gap. Maybe it will after the like entire build is done. It wouldn't be that bad. But what I think I'm going to end up doing is just redoing the door after the fact and kind of have it slightly slanted. That way it looks like it's open. I don't know which way it would open. I guess it would open inward. So we'll have it slightly slanted inward and just have a pathway going in. I was considering trying to see how to do a redstone door like this, but I don't think there's any way to do an open door like this in redstone, because redstone it only pulls apart, so it pulls up or pulls down, which doesn't make sense for this door. So unless you have a bunch of pistons coming in and out, pushing in and then sliding over and pushing in and sliding over to get it to look like it's slightly ajar. So I guess that would be, but then now it have to be on this side since the door opens inward. I could design it to open outward, but I think it makes more sense to open inward. So it wouldn't, like, I can't have pistons all willy-nilly on the outside of this. So it's just going to have to be more visual than technical, which makes sense for Bowser's castles anyway. I don't really think he has a lot of mechanical things going on. He has a lot of fire, but not like a lot of mechanical technology. It's not electrical circuitry going all along his base. So yeah, I'm not sure, again, I think I mentioned this in my previous video. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the inside because there is no inside references for his base, for his castle, because the inside is designed like a game level, which makes it impossible to do for like just walking around and looking on the inside of the castle. So I'm probably just going to end up yeah, this is a lot of space. And we still not even done. I'm probably going to start tackling more of this mountain soon if I want to actually work on interior. How far? The inside is going to be just fully made up, and I'm actually terrified of the aspect of doing that. Doing something by reference is so much easier. Doing it by just the top of my head, that's going to be a bit of a nightmare because I'm going to be making mistakes, and I'm not doing this in creative mode first. I don't want to do it twice. So I'd rather just do it one by one. I'm also not sure how I'm going to have these connect with the inside. Let me see. Looking at the reference, I could have it like immediately connect on the inside starting from this wall. So like I could take down all of this and have that connecting on the inside. And then just the outside would just keep going from there. So I guess like a quarter of the tower would be connected from the inside, which I think I'll actually end up doing. So I will probably cut in from like here, and then the wall could continue on from here or something from the outside. Because it's going to be like a square, if I'm not mistaken. His base is mostly like a giant, I guess, square, rectangle, however you want to say it. That's how it appears to be, just with towers protruding out of it. It actually doesn't go out that far, so it probably more so goes out like here about. It doesn't, the tower kind of protrudes out most of the build, but the actual castle itself is about this size, maybe. About here. Where am I? Yeah, here. So I'm going to tear down a lot of this. This will be a very intense build for me. Like I said, I've never done a mega build before, so did nail it. Oh, that was our last firework too. Oh well. I'm trying to get one more long distance view on it, but I guess it's fine. Anywho, I guess that was all this episode was going to be. It was just me working on the build. Like I said, we got a lot of progress done. The upside is later today we will be taking on the warden, so that'll be fun. And we actually didn't end up doing it before they buffed him. Essentially, they wanted him to match the Java version of it, which I don't understand why that wasn't already the case. But we're going to have to actually fight the warden a lot harder. Apparently, he was on easy mode in Bedrock. So, kind of glad we did tackle him early. I wouldn't want to fight some easy mode. Don't ask me why they had a random country accent to it, because even I don't know. So after we've defeated the warden, alright, I guess we don't really have to defeat him. Probably best that we don't even mess with him. So I guess we'll have to be prepared to not trigger any skulk shriekers. Hopefully they did look into how the warden operates. So we will tackle that when we get there. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Next time we come, I will do some more. Next time we tackle this anyway, I'll do some more off-camera edits. I don't feel like doing everything on camera. So I'm going to do a little more nitpicks and freshening up on things like adding a window over there, adding the window. Actually, there's no window over here. There's a window over there, but not over here. So I'll do more of that, more touch-ups, more kind of sprucing up the outside of what we already have built. And after that, we will spiderware. And after that, we'll actually continue on our build. Like I said, I'll probably end up working on the inside more, or this time. So that way I can actually start setting up for the villager trading hall and such. But before all these messes come and swarm me as I'm giving my outro, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoy, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care.